So the subject of race continues to consume headlines, from policing and law enforcement to other social issues. But one aspect of race that does not get as much attention is the way skin color is seen within the African American community. 3 years ago, a groundbreaking documentary took a deep and insightful look at the subject, and it is called Dark Girls.
What do you think? Do you like that word?
No.
Why?
Because I don't like to be called black.
Okay. Why? Tell me why.
Because I'm not black.
Okay.
Well, the film examines colorism, a direct or maybe even indirect prejudice against people with a dark skin tone, typically among people of the same ethnic or racial group. As The Root points out, it's arguably one of the most painful vestiges of slavery. And now the director of the film, Bill Duke, has released a follow-up book, taking the conversation even further with powerful first-hand accounts from prominent women of color. And the great Bill Duke joins us now. It's such an honor to have you on. Thanks for joining us.
It's an honor to be here. Thank you so much for having me.
Let's just go back 3 years ago with the documentary. How did you process and understand the reaction to what you put out for us to digest and understand?
Well, we saw it as something, Chanberry and myself saw it as something that was necessary to happen because of the experiences in our lives personally. Being dark-complected and coming up at a time where you were called certain names based upon your color and within your own community. But the surprise was that we didn't know how many people had been through the similar things that we had been through. And then as we explored the film in terms of research, it's a global phenomenon. In China, India, Africa, in Latin American countries, it's the same unfortunate reality.
I know that in a recent interview, you said a lot of people felt like this was a subject that you should not be exposing. Why do they feel that this should be kept secret, whether, as you pointed out, within the African American community or even an Asian community?
Well, I can put it to you this way. I think we suffer from things that we do not want to talk about and keep hidden within our communities. An elderly lady at the Apollo Theater stood up when I screened the film there and asked why I was exposing all of our dirty laundry. And I said, ma'am, with all due respect, because it's stinking up the house.
Well, that's a powerful way to put it. On the cover is Lupita Nyong'o. We know that in 2014, she gave this speech at the Essence Black Women in Hollywood event, and part of what she said was she remembered a time when she felt unbeautiful, that she would put on a TV and only saw pale skin. She got teased and taunted by her night-shaded skin.
Yes.
Do you believe the conversation has evolved or progressed since your documentary and even the follow-up, which was Light Girls?
Yes, I think it has helped, and the OWN network and Oprah Winfrey really helped us put it out there, and I appreciate that very much. I think that it's an evolving conversation, and hopefully it'll help heal, but we have a long way to go. And, it's interesting. If you go online and look under hashtag Team Light Skin and hashtag Team Dark Skin, wow. Each team has over 350,000 members today discussing this subject. And I find the irony to be, as black women are talking about these things, that white females are spending at least 1 day a week in tanning salon, Botoxing their lips, getting butt lifts, and crinkling their hair to look more ethnic. Don't you find that just a little ironic?
Well, it is certainly a part of the conversation, and you hear people who say that, they are discriminated by the color of their skin when you have those who discriminate trying to have that color skin. So
right.
it's a lot there. But in the book, you include Cheryl Underwood, Judge Maybelline, Loretta Devine, who we love, of course, and, of course, the great Vanessa Williams, an array of beautiful women who are opening up, and continued success to you. You're an amazing director, and we just are so thankful that you were able to join us today. Thank you so much.
And thank you so much for having me. And Barnes & Noble has the book, Amazon, you can get the book at. And we really thank you for bringing attention to this and having me on. Thank you so much.
Thank you. The great Bill Duke, thank you. And that does it for this edition of News Nation. I'm Tamron Hall.